Welcome to our third episode, and we are here live from Underground. It's an amazing studio. We are supported by our SG Fund and also MCCY, and we are co-supported by Singapore Association for Mental Health, that's SAMH, and Club Heal. Today we have got two ladies that are going to join us in the studio. They've got amazing stories to share with us. I personally feel they're warriors, that they've won so much at this point in their life. We're going to have Ellie So, and also we're going to have Nina Lestari. Okay, so they're going to join us. And then we also have got this that's going to come up later. It's our Grab food voucher. If you want to win, I'm sure you want to. If you want to win, we're going to tell you the details later, and then all you have to do is to type out whatever we tell you to do in the comments. Okay. Yeah, it's really nice doing the show. This is our third live stream, and we got one more to go next week. If you guys have not shared this post yet, right, this live video that we have, can you please use that lonely index finger of yours, just type like, tap it, and then after that you tap share. Right, that's all you need to do. Help us get the word out. It's all about awareness, and that's the main thing we are trying to do on this show. And also because we know that when we listen to stories, and you feel it in your heart, and then you're more likely to jump on board and to support whatever we do. Okay, our first guest. She's been singing close to 8 years at venues all over Singapore. This includes English rock pubs to Canto and Thai clubs. Interesting, right? She sings really well. And she's a popular choice amongst her less orthodox clients. What does this mean? We'll find out right now, because in the studio with us is Ellie. Hello.
Hello.
What does
for
it mean
having
here,
me.
like less orthodox clients? Why?
Some of my wedding clients or people who want theme parties like the goth theme parties or just weird stuff like yeah, they would want you to dress up or they would want you to dress and then perform, or they have very strange song requests.
Like what?
Well, I cannot remember. I think there was someone who requested us to do techno versions of different songs. I will accede to those requests.
And so you've done techno.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, I have.
Are you a fan of techno by any way?
No.
No. Okay.
No.
There's a reason why you're on this show.
Yes.
You have a backstory, right?
Yes, I do.
And would you like to share with us
Yeah.
what's the backstory?
So, when I was very, very, very young, I was very close to my father. And of my parents, I'm the only child, so I was very sheltered, very, I had everything that I wanted. And then one day, on a Sunday, that was in 2002, my dad didn't come home. So then we found his body at NUH like 4 hours later because they didn't know who to call. He didn't bring his phone out when he jogged, so he had dropped it from a heart attack.
Oh.
So that reeled me into shock for I think a good 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So then shortly after that, I was sent to Melbourne to study. So I think at that point when he passed on, the shock was quite, I don't know how to process it because it was
Of course.
from very high to very low. So then after that, I started to do very stupid things. I have scars from things
Okay,
that
so self-harm. Yeah.
And then I developed my own philosophies in life I think I walked around with a lot of philosophies, which I never applied. A lot of resentment also. I think, but I played music because my parents were the source of the music, but I stopped. I stopped for like, I think, a good 8 years. 8 years, yeah. Then I thought I'd pursue law because I wanted to, I think I was finding a reason to explain the feeling.
Yeah.
Which was actually grief. So I read this very nice quote that grief is love with nowhere to go. So you're always searching for that spot. Then I was put on Prozac. I was sent to the funny farm, we call that in Australia, the funny farm.
Yeah.
And then they put me on 75 milligrams of Prozac, which I took for a month, and then didn't take them anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you were diagnosed with?
Schizophrenia, depression, PTSD.
Hmm.
Anxiety probably came much later because, you know, now you feel like, oh, okay, this is why, you know, because the voices,
Yeah.
they tell you things, you live in a lot of different realities, your memory gets skewered here and there, you don't remember things, sometimes you remember things. Then, yeah, people cannot really handle you. So I lost some friends, but I had one that stayed
Yay.
for 20
Yeah.
years.
I think that that's all you need, right?
Yeah, that's all I needed actually. Yeah, but it was a journey, man.
How did your family deal with this? Like your mom, like how did she process this whole thing, when it went down in Australia?
I think she had her own battles because she too lost a husband
Yeah.
of 22 years. And like I've learned that loss like this is not exclusive to me.
Mm-hmm.
The pain is not exclusive to me. And I didn't tell them, or actually anybody. This is actually the first time I'm doing this publicly because I don't tell people about this. So she was going through her own thing, but she's very strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I felt that if I had said something, I would have burdened the family members who too were grieving for my dad,
Yeah.
And I think everybody processed it in their own way. So I was left to my own devices to, destroy my life a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lost my dad many years ago, right? And I remember that to be one of the most painful experiences,
sorry.
Like I thought I was ready, because my dad had a stroke. Right? He had multiple strokes. And I thought I was ready, but then when the day happened, it was so painful. So I cannot even imagine what you went through at a young age,
I think it didn't hit me for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw the body and NUH, I gave him like 3 kisses on the forehead, like I always do. But he was like purple. So I became very logical. Like I switched from emotional to logical. Like, okay, people need me to be strong now. I cannot afford to, But it was just a natural thought process. I didn't deliberately like, I have to. It was just natural.
Yeah.
So then I went through the whole thing. So I remember on the last night of the funeral, it was 5 days. I pulled my mattress to go sleep next to him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember that quite clearly, and I felt like super nice. Then Mount Vernon. He was cremated in Mount Vernon.
Yeah, we were talking about Mount Vernon earlier, right?
That was messed up because when they, how nowadays the cremation they were like a cupboard. It's like a cupboard, right? This one no.
Yeah.
This one they
shove it in and
they closed the thing and they didn't close it properly, so it was like, kind of like wow, thanks that kind of thing, like wow, hey, thanks guys, thanks for making it so memorable for me.
Yeah.
Do you need tissue?
No, I'm okay. No, because like I like imagining when I have a conversation with someone, I picture myself in their shoes. And that's how I feel a lot of emotions. And then when you told me that you grabbed the mattress and then you laid next to your dad, that really got me.
Yeah. Because I always like to sleep with my parents because I'm scared of the dark. So
now?
Still. Wow, now
we should hang out more, then you'll never be afraid of the dark.
Yeah, I'm so scared of the dark because of all the horror movies I like to watch and all the the Saw, and then let's play a game. And I always think that guy's gonna come and, hey Ali, let's play a game. Yeah, that scares me the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. When did you actually grieve though the passing of your dad? Was there ever a time that you have grieved or?
The funny thing is this happened quite recently. Because when people pass, all of a sudden you don't say goodbye, right?
Yeah.
So when he passed, I was sitting at the gate outside, like waiting for him, because he goes to the US for like trips, like business trips. So I'll always be at the door, right? So this time he didn't come back. Then like you kind of snap out of it, like, okay, this is it slowly bites you.
Yeah.
But it was actually recently when I went to visit him, because COVID, they closed, he's at St. Teresa's Church, so they closed the niche. So I was like, I cannot visit. So recently I went and I said goodbye. But it's not goodbye. It's just like, okay, I cannot need you the same way that I needed you for like so many years.
Yeah.
You have to need someone differently now. And then it was like, what do you call it? like when I was in trouble, I would be like, you know, wanting something that is not there.
Yeah.
But now that I'm like auntie already, you know,
You're not
37
auntie.
auntie.
Yeah. I won't reveal your age, but you're definitely not
That might
auntie.
I'm 37, guys. But now that I am older,
Mhm.
you realize that he's still your DNA.
Yeah.
You are.
Forever, man.
Yeah.
Nothing will ever change that.
And that legacy
Mhm.
of who he is is up to you.
Yeah.
Then I decided, okay lah, you are always with me anyway. So I went to say goodbye to those, like the memories, like the not needing him that way anymore, because that took me for a ride, man.
Mm.
Yeah, and like subsequently when you lose friends and you lose people around you, or like, you know, it just compounds.
Yeah.
So you cannot afford to let things compound. But the one thing that I never allowed myself to do in front of other people was break. Like I was always either, like, I don't know what's a good word. I was either very nice or very emotionless. Like my face just,
Mm.
you know.
Is that your way to combat like the inner demons, or?
My emotionless face is like more of like, this song really got me today.
Mm. Right.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
because I do performance, right?
Yeah.
The last thing people want me to do is break.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't afford to break because
Right.
people needed me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. How do you deal with the friends that you lost? You know, because I know that feeling. But how did you deal with it at that time?
I felt that it wasn't my fault, sad to say, that I was in complete denial that I caused this because I couldn't see. In the dark, you cannot see.
Yeah.
So I actually made peace with them like a couple of years back.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, well, I think I scarred them a little bit.
Mm.
And I think that's what I felt bad about the most, is that I scarred them while trying to heal my own.
Yeah.
So to them it was very selfish, and I admit that that was a very selfish act when you scar other people who are, you know, like, I wouldn't say they're trying to help, but it's more of like, you're this, you know, the cat under the table
Mm-hmm.
is scared and will just start scratching everybody.
Yeah.
So I did that.
Yeah, but it wasn't intentional, right?
No.
Yeah.
No. I was afraid to. Actually, I don't know what I was afraid of other than the dark. I was just afraid.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
and that's fine, you know.
Yeah.
It's human to be afraid.
It is. It is.
How has music helped you in whatever you're being diagnosed with and all your struggles and your battles? How has music helped you?
I think music helped me help people.
Mm.
You know, it didn't heal me the way I assumed it would. Like, you know how people say when they sing songs they feel better. I wasn't blessed with that that kind of energy. But when I did something for someone else, it made me feel better. Like, I think that was this time at Substation. My guitarist and I, we were playing a few sets or something like that, and then somebody kept requesting If I Ain't Got You. So I mean, obviously, I was like, again, you know, naturally. I mean, if you sing If I Ain't Got You 5 times a week, you also were like, again.
Yeah.
But then the subsequent request came up and said, our late friend committed suicide, and he or she, I cannot remember if it's he or she, used to sing this song. So that's different, right?
Yeah.
And it was these stories that people tell me, like, for some reason, even though my face is like this, like this, people tell me, like, I want to request this song because, you know, my son has died, true story, or because my friend is depressed, or because this and that, and I do it, and it becomes like it helped me because I realized that people care,
Yeah.
people want to remember, and it showed me a, you know, like a side of humanity that I think I was craving for, because I kept myself in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see. So I did this. Like the Spider-Man meme, I do it to myself.
So are you
Yeah.
in the light now? Right? We've been talking about the dark. So are you in the light?
I'm in both. The fact that you've been in the dark helps you understand, and you can go back there without being as hurt as you used to be.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the light was always there. It's just gotta not find it, but sometimes it's created, and it comes from people you love, a good support system. People you love, it comes from yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So, like in that aspect, I understand both, and I
Yeah.
can weave in and out whenever I want to.
Mm.
A little better each
Yeah.
day, but not pro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally understand. I really do.
Mm.
It's been about a year since you performed on stage, like in front of an audience,
Mhm.
right? You missed that?
No.
Why not?
No. I think I led a pretty hectic schedule for like 5 years. I was
Mhm.
working 7 nights.
Yeah.
I worked at like I don't know how many venues.
Yeah, Switch by Timber, All by Pungo.
Club Illusion.
Yeah, 555 Villa Thai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've given my all to all these shows, like my absolute all, like regardless of the reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's come to a point where I am not missing it, because I paid my dues to, like, I played with people that I wanted to play with. I
Mhm.
mean, musically, not that way.
Yeah.
I have gone out to achieve what I wanted to, and it's time to evolve into a more to be a different person. I think your thoughts evolve. You want different things now.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I want like to have a life of peace. No more techno. No more no more alcohol. You know those alcohol nights. But
Yeah.
I'll still have that beer.
Yeah. Yeah, those alcohol-fueled nights are just insane, right?
Yeah, because it's so intense,
Yeah.
and you realize that you're not living for yourself.
Mm.
You live in servitude of your band or other people,
Yeah.
and that catches up real quick with you. So when COVID happened, I hate to admit this, but I was overjoyed. I'm like, yay, no more show.
Mm.
Can stay at home and play Dota, do whatever I want now, you know, that kind of thing.
I hope you're excited to perform tonight, though.
I'm nervous as hell.
Okay.
Because I'm like shaking now, because I'm always nervous, yeah.
You're going to do 2 songs for us first,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Yeah. What are the 2 songs?
Through the Fire and I Have Nothing, those are songs that scare me, so we must do first.
Okay.
Then you get them out of the way.
Okay, I'm going to let you go
Okay,
get
okay.
ready on stage
Okay.
and get those 2 songs out of the way.
Thank you. Thank
All right,
you.
it's been
thank
nice
you.
talking to you, Ali.
As it is for you.
So, folks, you heard from Ellie. If you have a story to share, right, please leave it in the comments. I've been saying this since we started with the first ever live stream. There's only when we share that others would read, they will hear, they will listen, and then we create that awareness that's so important, you know, because it is okay to not be okay. That's what I really feel. And coming up a little later, we're going to have this giveaway by Grab. So if you love Grab food, man, you want to win this. So you can order food maybe over the weekend, because today's a Thursday, right? So the weekend is happening. And to all our Muslim viewers, we'd like to wish you a happy Ramadan. Now, here on stage, going to sing us 2 songs. It's Ellie So.
And Ian So. I look in your eyes and I can see you love so dangerously. You're not trusting your heart to anyone. You tell me you're gonna play it
smart. We're through before we start, but I believe that we've only just begun. When is this good? There's no saying no. I want you, so I'm ready to go. Through the fire, through the limit, through the wall. For just to be with you, I gladly risk it all. Through the fire, through whatever come what may. For a chance at loving you, I take it all the way. Right down through the wire, even through the fire. I know you're afraid of what you feel. You still need time to heal. And I could help if you'd only let me try. You touch me and something in me knew what I could have with you. Now I'm not ready to kiss this dream goodbye. When is this good? There's no saying no. I need you so ready to go. Through the fire, through the limit, through the wall. For just to be with you, I gladly risk it all. Through the fire, through whatever come what may. For a chance at loving you, I take it all the way. Right down through the wire, even through the fire. Those look like difficult notes. Through the test of time, through the fire, through the limit, through the wall. For just to be with you, I gladly risk it all. Through the fire, through whatever come what may. For a chance at loving you, I take it all by. Through the fire, through the fire. Oh, yeah, just see me walking down the line. Oh, oh. Through the fire. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. Through the fire. All right, that was Ian on keyboards. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this next song is very hard. Very hard. Very difficult. Share my life, take me for really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. So don't make me close one more time. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Hold my side, imagine you there. Don't walk away from me. No, I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. You, you. You see through right to the heart of me. You break down my walls with the strength of your love. Ooh, I never knew love like I've known it with you. Will our memories survive? Oh, one I can hold on to. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Your love I remember forever. So don't make me close one more time. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Hold my side, imagine you there. Don't walk away from me. No, I have nothing, nothing, nothing. Don't make me close one more time. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. On my side, imagine you there. Don't walk away from me. No, don't walk away from me. No, don't you dare walk away from me. No, I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you. You, yeah, yeah, oh. Thank you, Ian.
Woo, Ellie!
Wow.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You deserve, like, wow.
When she said those two songs are tough, I mean, I knew the titles, I just didn't know what the song is. And man, you could see her veins. I can't even hit like one note on that. Well, we're gonna hear from Ellie a little later on. Now we have a next guest here in the studio. She has a voice that is as big as her personality. She sings jazz standards. I don't know what it is. We'll find out in a while. Stadium rock tunes to reggae and ska. And she does a whole lot of community work, which she will also share with us. And she's active in advocating mental wellness and happiness in whatever she does. guys, please welcome Nina Lestari.
Hi, Noel. So nice to see you.
I love your glasses.
Thank you. I love my glasses too.
It's like very Elton John. Yeah? and your earrings as well.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for
You
having me.
have gone through so much, my dear.
Yeah.
I read this on the cue card when I was on the way here. You are a rape survivor.
Yeah.
Are you okay talking about that?
Yes, yes. In fact, I openly speak about it. I'm very vocal about it. And I think there's a lot of stigma and a lot of shame surrounding even, to say that, hey, I was sexually assaulted. What more rape?
Yeah.
So, I'm here to advocate, not just with women, but a lot of men and boys as well. So, just here to share my story and to let, everyone know that it's okay to, that things happen and it's no way your fault.
Yeah. When did this happen?
The rape happened when I was 15, 16. Before that, and I speak very openly about this as well. I was penetrated by my ex-boyfriend then without my consent. This is just my story lah. Actually, in fact, I've never really spoken sort of on live. In fact, amongst friends, yes, they know my story. So yes, just a little bit about me. So at 14 years old, I found myself pregnant. 14 years old. Yes, and the not the worst part, but what sort of that is really sort of sucky is that I didn't even know I was pregnant.
Right.
Right.
Because you don't understand anything about
no,
pregnancy.
you don't understand anything. In fact, I used to be a Mina Tudong. And even for me, I think a lot of us, especially Asians, you don't really, even our parents, we don't openly talk about sex education or to
Yeah.
know about your own autonomy of the body. So I didn't know I was pregnant until I was about 5 months. And then it's just really weird because I had spottings, but it didn't really occur to me that what pregnancy was. In fact, I used to think when I was younger, kissing could make me pregnant.
Right.
So
Okay.
I got pregnant, and then that's where the spiral. It was bad for me then.
Of course.
Yeah.
Do you have the
14.
child?
No. So I went through abortion. I speak very openly about that. As maybe that one another topic lah.
Yeah.
Another
but
day.
that must have been traumatic for a 14-year-old
definitely,
to find
yeah.
out you're pregnant. That's one.
Correct, yeah.
And then go through an abortion.
Yes. So from then, yes, I know. It's funny. I can speak right now so sort of candidly and openly, and it took me a long time to heal, to actually be able to even speak to my partner, my husband, so openly or like so fluently about what had happened. But it's a long journey, and I think even right now, as I am very open about it, I am still healing and I'm still learning every day.
Yeah.
So it's I think it's a lifelong sort of healing.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. And then the abortion happened, and then I started to again that I think it's my own version of depression at the young age. So I started to last time very popular this phone. You remember there's that chat line?
Oh yes, yes.
My
Yeah.
goodness. So I will meet random guys and just do, sexual stuff and let myself be used. And then I go home, I will cut myself. In fact, I cut my stomach a lot at that point of time. It's a whole cycle. And so that's how I met that guy. And if you were to ask me now, like I do have friends who ask me, do you remember them? Do you remember exactly what happens? Really, I don't, because it's so traumatic, and that's why a lot of sexual assault victims and rape victims, they don't, people say, you rape, why you never go and straight away report police? No, it doesn't work like that. It's to handle that the shame, the confusion, the depression is one thing. What more to, go out and like, hey, I need to tell someone about it. So that's why I speak very openly about it, and I think it's nothing shameful about that.
I don't think there's any shame to it. But
Yeah.
when you're 14 years old and this happened, right?
Yeah.
How did your parents, like your family, react to
So
this?
my family doesn't know about it except for my mom. So my mom is a single parent. At that point of time, my mom was working as a part-time teacher. She was earning at that point of time about $400 plus a month. So having to care for a daughter. Really, I think at that point of time, the circumstances was that, we had to get rid of the baby at that point of time. That happened, and only my mom knows. So now that it's public, I think.
It's I don't know, man. I don't think the people watching at home, or wherever you are, you realize how difficult it is for our guests, not just Nina, but everybody else to share their stories, because it's so deep. It's stuff like you would maybe read about, or and then we have you here, and just so amazing.
Yeah. And if you talk about it, the shame that comes with it, you think that there's going to be shame. You don't know what the other person is going to think. If you put it online, and I do put this online, so that I want to let people know that they are not alone.
Yeah.
And I get body shamed. I'm like, this kind of face people want to read like that.
Really?
Yes. I have screenshots of it. Yes. So it's not easy. And I can only imagine someone else, who might be in my shoe, or even worse. They are like, they see this thing, they don't want to. What more reporting it? They're gonna be. There's so much shame around it. Yeah.
But forget all that negativity, right? All these comments, because it doesn't define who you are as a person. And I'm
Not at
sure,
all.
right? I'm so sure that you are already like this source of positive energy for so many women. When my daughter grows up, I will tell her about you. Yeah. No, because your personality is just amazing. It just beams,
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I think it comes with a lot of self-assurance, a
course.
lot of good people around me. And, if it wasn't for this organization, it's got beautiful people, I wouldn't be who I am today, this mother, this wife, this singer, this, mental health advocate today. Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more about this amazing
Yes.
organization?
When I went through my abortion, I was, in fact, I saw a poster at City Hall MRT. I can specifically remember City Hall MRT, and there was this big poster for a helpline under BABES, BABES.
Right.
So this organization, actually, if you're pregnant, you're a teen mother, you can actually give them a call. They have counselors and they have professionals that can help you. So from BABES, I was referred to beautiful people, because they have programs that help young women from homes. We have girls from Petapis, from Boys Home, Girls Home, from Tent. They have they give life skills. They do mentoring programs with the girls. So all the volunteers, they they be a mentor to these girls, because really sometimes all you need is that one friend. Sometimes it's not your mother, sometimes it's not even your best friend, because you're still young, you don't know how to say. So there's this sort of adult figure that is non-judgmental. And every volunteer, and I've been with beautiful people since day one. They call me the pioneer, like the kakak already. And I used to be a mentee, and now I'm a mentor. So I want to give back to the people that has helped me shape to become this very being I am today. So go and check them out.
Okay. Yeah, we'll post the resources, so the links to this. If you could pass on a message to someone that's going through what you went through, what would your message to them be?
I don't think I'm in a position to tell anyone who is, who has been in any kind of trauma, what they should do. but really, you're not alone. Really, there are people out there who can help, and it's not even helping like big step, just to be there, hold your hand, to listen to you, you know, and to be okay to just say, hey, I need help. Hey, I need to get better. Yeah, and it's just that one small step. Don't have to take big steps or what the world need to do. No need, just
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, and I also have a message for people out there. I always get this message, this question as well. What is your message to the people out there? We always find like this, trying to find this bigger picture, but really I think all it needs is just for someone to be human being. I think sometimes we forget, with all the craziness and chaos, just to be human. You know, you talk about religion lah, work lah, friends, marriage, but just be a human, you know, above everything else.
Yeah.
And I think that is what keeps me grounded. That's why I'm here, and I feel that I can be your friend. Come talk to me.
I'm sure your husband and your children, they're watching and they're really proud of you.
My
Yeah.
husband, he's amazing. My son, I make it, you know, a point. He's 5 years old, and he knows the difference between what a vagina and a vulva is. And I think it's so important to, you know, no matter what age, that you just know basic body, like how your body works. And I think really, I cannot blame my mother or blame people that, you know, what had happened. But if I was more equipped at that point of time to know my body and how it works, why I have menses or why a man, you know, develops sperm, for example, I think I would have made better choices. I feel. It's just like my opinion. So with my 5-year-old son, if you follow my IG, you know, we talk about boundaries. At 5 years old, he knows what no means no. If halfway you say yes, then you change your mind, it's still a no. You know, and I would not have done it if I don't have a supportive husband like Azmi.
Azmi! Okay, Azmi.
Yes, yes, I'm truly blessed with amazing people in my life. I'm so blessed.
That's
I'm
so nice to hear. That's so nice to hear. And, okay, so Azmi's husband, what's your son's name?
Adrian.
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 And Azmi.
Yes,
you guys
hi
are watching.
Adrian. He's watching.
Yeah,
I think he is.
This is a gem right here, man. Okay, we're gonna have you back for a Q&A, okay?
Yes.
And now, it's that time of the day that I have to remind you about this. It's the Grab Food giveaway. It's really awesome prize if you love ordering food in. I mean, who doesn't, right? It's so convenient. So all you have to do is you like and share. And then you must follow, this one you must do, okay? Because we will find out if you don't. You must follow the Underground Facebook page, okay? And then the third thing you need to do is to name either one of our guests that's here on the show today. If you can name both, even better. If you can put my name in, then I will make it a case for you to win. Okay? Yeah. So now we are going back to the stage. We got Ellie and Ian So, and they got another 2 songs for us. Here we go.
The first time I fell in love was long ago. I didn't know how to give my love at all. The next time I settled for what felt so close, but without romance, you're never gonna fall. After everything I've learned, now it's finally my turn. This is the last time I fall in love. The first time we walked under that starry sky, there was a moment when everything was clear. I didn't need to ask or even wonder why. 'cause each question is answered when you're near. And I'm wise enough to know when a miracle unfolds, this is the last time I'll fall in love. Now don't hold back, just let me know. Could I be moving much too fast or way too slow? 'Cause all of my life I've waited for this day, to find that once in a lifetime. This is it, I'll never be the same. You'll never know what it's taken me to say these words. Now that I've said them, they could never be enough. As far as I can see, there's only you and only me. This is the last time I fall in love. Oh, last time I fall in love. This is the last time I fall in love. The next one is our last song. This one is favorite. I'm not sure if it's Ian's favorite. Is it Ian's favorite? Yeah. You can reach me by railway, you can reach me by trailway, you can reach me on an airplane, you can reach me with your mind. You can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. You can reach me by sailboat, climb a tree and swing rope to rope, take a sled and slide down the slope into these arms of mine. You can jump on a speedy coat, cross the border in a blaze of hope. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. There are hills and mountains between us, always something to get over. And if I had my way, surely you would be closer. I need you closer. it in a big balloon, but you better make it soon. And you can reach me by caravan, cross the desert like an Arab man. I don't care how you get here, just get here if you can. I don't care, I don't care. I need you right here, right now, right by my side. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, oh, oh. I need you right here. I don't care how you get here, just get here. You can.
Once again, that was Ellie. She's going to sprint from the stage and go join us on the sofa in just a while. This is your last chance, guys, to win this Grab food voucher. All you need to do is you like and share. That's the first step. So you like and share. And then after that, you must follow the Underground Facebook page. And then last but not least, you have to tell us at least one of the guest names. Put it in the comments, and then you might just win this. It's an awesome gift. We're gonna move on to our Q&A. So what we have here is this board. It's got a question, and then I'm gonna rip this off, and then you all have to be a part of this. You have to either fill in the blanks or answer the question. So, what is mental health to you?
Hold on. I go first?
Yeah, you wanna go first? What is mental health to you, Ellie?
Mental health is that's your soul, man. For me, your soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how it's doing, and how you see yourself, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be it. Nina.
Okay. Nina?
I think mental health is taking care of yourself, I feel.
Yeah.
And sometimes taking care of yourself can also mean that, hey, sometimes I mess up, sometimes things happen, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and we pick ourselves up and let's do this.
Yeah.
Yes.
That applies to everyone, right? You will mess up because life isn't perfect. It's not a fairy tale, right? It's not this fantasy land. So you will mess up, but when you do,
Yeah.
it's okay. You bounce
Yeah.
back,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else to add to this? Or you're good?
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. How do I know if I'm unwell? Nice. How do you know if you're unwell?
You can go first.
Oh, sure. For me personally, when I'm unwell, sometimes the demon comes in like, you don't deserve anything. You have all this good thing. You sure or not you deserve this? And when I find myself thinking that way, I catch, and I know that I have people that I can go to.
Yeah.
When these demons start to talk, that's how I know when I'm unwell. Yeah.
Okay. Ellie?
Is it like I'm unwell or
Yeah,
in
like
general?
how do you know when you're unwell?
Same thing, like when you start to self-doubt or hate, and then you're convinced that there is a bad outcome when there's something good. You know, when something good happens, you're like, this is too good, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where you silence, and then just tell yourself like, it may not be. If I'm unwell, everything will be a maybe.
Yeah.
But usually I'll bounce back and it'll be like a yes.
Yeah.
Even if it's a bad thing or a good thing, it's still, at least it's certain. Yeah. So I think wellness would be certainty.
Yeah.
Unwellness would be like uncertainty in some way. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Like I know when I have dark thoughts, you know, like it can be the most beautiful day,
Yeah.
and then this That
Yeah.
pops in. I go
Yeah.
like, huh. And then it's not just one, what, you know, it's one is the first soldier that attacks, and after that
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
it's multiple that I know, okay, I
Yeah.
need to like at least try to reset or something.
Hmm.
Yeah. Can I recover from mental illness? Wow. What do you all think? Nina?
Wow, this question.
Mm.
I think if you're talking about mental health or being in a place where you're not so sure, or, you're not in a good place, I think it's always like a journey. I don't think you sort of recover, but you get 3 steps forward, or you get better from where you were, in terms
Yeah.
of your mental health, your physical health. Recover, not recover, but progressing. I feel.
Yeah,
And it's a lifelong sort of, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you recover, but you learn to live with it. Your
Yeah.
friends and family learn to adapt as well,
Yeah.
right? Because once they are aware of what you're going through and all, then it becomes easier, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, this one is tough, man.
Yeah. A good one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Next up, how do I support someone with mental health challenges, problems? I don't know, man.
I think if I can answer this question, for me, I always make sure that I check in with my friends. Sometimes even if you don't see them on IG or you see them, it's just like, hey, how are you? Even if you don't have a mental condition, everyone can feel down and feel moody and all that. It's to check in. And sometimes it's not about giving them or solving their problems for them. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's just about just lie down beside them or just meet for coffee. They want to talk, can don't want to talk also can.
Yeah, it's just to be there,
Yeah,
right?
just
Yeah.
to, hey, I'm here. Don't worry. You have someone. Yeah.
I have a concept for this also, where I let them tell me what they want also, because I might know better at some point, but I don't think I don't want to assume that everybody would know better at
Yeah.
the same time. So I let them tell me what they want, like if they want to be left alone or they want me to sit with them, like, or they just want to switch off.
Yeah.
You respect that and you let that happen, but I only make them tell me, like, whatever it is, you can do whatever you want, just don't die on me. We can talk about it when you're well, just don't
Yeah,
know.
just don't take that.
don't
way
do
out.
that.
Yeah.
That's how I would support them.
Yeah,
Give
just,
them a microphone.
just to be there, right?
Yeah.
And not to talk down to them and not to assume things, just to be there, to be that listening ear, because it's so important,
Yeah.
Like I said this in the last live stream, that when we bother to listen, that this world becomes better, because people don't listen anymore, right? They're in their own thoughts, they got a million and one distractions. Mobile phone is the first thing, right, that comes to mind, and yeah, they just don't listen.
And so many of us, even I do this sometimes, is that you listen to answer back or listen to talk, but sometimes we forget to listen to understand. Just to listen to understand. No need to say anything. So sometimes just to listen, just to really
Yeah.
feel it, right? Yeah.
You gonna say something, Ellie?
Yeah, I also regarding listening. Hold on, that point. Right. So when you listen, you see what is unsaid. Also, like I like to read people. I'm not great at it, but you can hear what is unsaid, and then you roughly know what to do. So I always look for the things that people don't say.
Yeah.
That listening is an art.
Yeah, it is.
It takes a lot of heart and soul and
Yeah.
And I like listening, I guess. I think you do as well. And you do.
Yeah.
So I guess that's good.
Yeah, it's only when you listen that you can help people.
yes.
You can understand, right? Like what they're going through.
and
yeah.
like she said, understand.
Yeah.
Then
I was just telling somebody this that day, like it's You know, when you meet someone and they ask you, how are you? They don't ask how are you to really understand what you're going through. It's just a formal thing, right? And I get so annoyed with them when somebody asks how are you, right? And I want to tell them, but then I know that I've lost them. They're thinking about something else.
Yeah.
So guys, if you're at home, you're watching, right? Next time when you ask somebody how are you, mean it. Be ready to listen, because that person that you're talking to might really, really need help. You know, that's how I feel. Let's do the last question. What resources can I seek help from? Yes, Nina?
Oh. What resources can I
Yeah.
seek help from? For me, there was a point where sometimes you get really suicidal and very down and super low. There's just that one day, right? So I actually googled want to commit suicide, how. So I think there's a Samaritan number which I believe that yes, yeah, and I think Underground has a list of numbers as well that I saw, and I think that's a great start.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Samaritan one is good because you don't know the person. Sometimes you can really like sort of pour out really to this random person, like just vomit out,
Yeah.
I think that's good, and it's okay to just start there. Yeah.
There are options, right? Yeah, and Google is amazing now because it gives you all this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and I do know some famous colleagues of mine who are volunteering with SOS, so they're like, yeah, you might recognize the voice, you know. Yeah, but that's one option. What about you, Ellie? What do you think?
I've always gone to SOS like for years, so I think we're the same. Just vomit, because women need to vent, right?
Men too.
Yeah.
Went to.
Yeah.
Like to.
But a lot of time men, right? Too much ego. Yeah. And then they always use this excuse, right? Oh, I don't want my family to worry. But it's more about the ego, like they cannot show that I'm suffering. Yeah. Yeah. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
So now I just let it all out.
Yeah,
You know?
That's great. No?
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's great.
I used to be the sort of person because my dad was very strict, so it's like you cannot cry.
Yeah.
You know, regimental ex police officer and all that. You cannot cry. And then one day I met someone and said it's okay to cry.
Yeah.
And then somehow, right,
totally.
that triggered this wire. So now I watch movies, I watch TV shows, I listen to people like y'all talking, and then I cry. Yeah, and it's the most amazing feeling. Yeah, yeah. Like I'm not afraid to show my emotions. Yeah,
That's a step up.
yeah, man.
That's a step up. That's a step up.
This Q&A, yeah, it's been very impactful. Is there anything else that you want to share with people, like someone you know that's out there watching now that really it's in a really dark place? What do you think they should do?
I think like for different people, it's a different way of coping. Like for me, everyone knows me as very out there.
Yeah.
Everything else I want to talk. And if you really think about it, it's my own. It's actually my own coping mechanism. It's how I just.
Yeah.
Then after that, I'm like, okay. That's for me. Like I said earlier on, I think it's really just that first step of like, hey, it's okay, I actually need help, or I'm feeling not so good. It's okay, I can seek help. It's just that first small step.
Yeah.
You know, I think for me that might help. Yeah.
Okay.
To people who are in the dark, bring a flashlight wherever you go, and it's okay to be there, because we're all there. We're all there with you. Nobody is better than you or worse than you. We're all very imperfect. And you know, if you seek help or you ask for it, sometimes your flashlight gets much brighter.
Yeah.
So you see what you're doing as opposed to being alone. So try to reach out, or if you are religious, you may pray, I guess. But either way, someone is always listening. So just make sure you know who is and bring a big flashlight with you wherever you go. I guess then 2 flashlight means 2 people can see. So like, yeah, you know, just grows. Am I making sense? Yes.
Of course,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
To me, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you so much, ladies, for
Thank
being
you.
part of this
Thank
Q&A and,
Thank
and
you.
also for being on the show.
Thank you.
It's time for me to announce the winner for this Grab Food voucher. The winner is Shafawati Ismail. Congratulations for winning this Grab Food voucher. Don't log off yet because we got a surprise performance that is coming up, man. It's coming up in just a bit. Before we get to this surprise performance, and also this lady Jaja is going to be on stage. And she's going to perform. But it's not Jaja that's performing, it's somebody else. Music and Mental Health is proudly presented by Siltra Lee and Underground. We're going to try to get Siltra to perform next week because it's our last show. I really hope it's not the last show though. I hope we have more because it's been a long time since I've done something this meaningful. And it's an amazing feeling. I come to the studio feeling great. I leave the studio and for the entire week, whoever I meet, I'm always telling them about what we're doing. We are supported by our SG Fund and also MCCY. We are co-supported by the Singapore Association for Mental Health, SAMH. Beautiful stuff that they're doing, the art programs. And also Club Heal. And speaking about Club Heal, we're going to have a representative that's going to join us next week. Also joining us in the studio is Halim Ismail. Now, we're going to have this special performance on stage. But before we do that, I would like to ask you to like and share. If you haven't done it yet, please do it. It's all about awareness and you just sharing this live stream helps us reach out to more people, okay? And please do not forget to check out our resources that we have in the description. It's got the SOS hotline, it's got all this other stuff, right? If you know that someone needs it, please, please, please share it with them. If you know that someone's going through a difficult time, be there for that person, okay? It's so important because from the bottom of my heart, right, every life matters. You know this, I know this, but a lot of times we take things for granted, okay? So please be that change that this world needs, okay? So we're gonna have this special performance on stage. She's gonna sing us a couple of songs. It's Nina, and she's gonna sing to you right now.
Surprise, I'm the surprise guest. All right, today we're just gonna jam, we're just gonna take it easy and, you know, just chill. Jaja, shall we? All right, let's go. Three little birds sat on my window and they told me I don't need to worry. Summer came like cinnamon, so sweet, with a gold double touch on the concrete. And maybe sometimes we got it wrong, but it's alright. The more that things seem to change, the more they say the same. Oh, don't you hesitate, girls, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go and let your head down. And so fire and fading dreams, I hope you get your dreams. You go and let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Blue as the sky, somber and lonely, sipping tea in a bar by the roadside. Just relax, just relax. Don't you let those other boys fool you. Got to love that afro hairdo. And maybe sometimes we feel afraid, and that's alright. The more we stay the same, the more they seem to change. Oh, don't you think it's strange? Girls, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead and let your head down. I'm so fired and fading dreams, I hope you get your dreams. You go ahead and let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, Somehow it was more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake, some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. You're gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer. Do what you want to, young girls, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song and you go ahead, let your head down. Hands on fire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams down. You go ahead, let your head down. Young girls, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song and you go ahead, let your head down. Hands on fire and faded jeans, I hope you get your dreams down. You go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Yeah, put your records on, everybody. Yeah. All right, thank you, Jaja. That was fun. Just to let you know, as Jaja, our friendship is very special. Huh? We met 1 year ago. No, know each other 1 year ago during circuit breaker. Thank you so much for being such a good friend. All right, next one. I love this song. I chose this song because I used to sing this song a lot to my son. Adrian, this one is for you. Let's go. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just, it's okay. Pull up, reggae say pull up. Shall we start from the top again? Yeah? You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch. I want to hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. But in the way that I stare, there's nothing else to compare. The sight of you leaves me weak. There are no words left to speak. But if you feel like I feel, please let me know that it's real. You're just too good to be true. I can't take my eyes off of you. And I need you, baby. And it feels quite alright. I need you, baby, to warm a lonely night. I love you, baby. And trust in me when I say, you know, pretty baby, now that I found you, stay, oh pretty baby. And I found you, stay, and let me love you. Let me love you, baby, oh baby. Hey, you're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You be like heaven to touch, and I wanna hold you so much. At long last, love has arrived, and I thank God I'm alive. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. And I need you, baby, and it feels quite alright. I need you, baby, to warm my lonely nights. I love you, baby, and trust in me when I say, and no, pretty baby, don't let me down, I pray, oh pretty baby. Now that I found you, stay and let me love you. Let me love you, baby, oh baby. Come on, Jaja. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, come on, everyone. Hey, ho, hey, ho. Why don't raise your hand? And I need you, baby, and it feels quite alright. I need you, baby, to all my lonely nights. I love you, baby, and trust in me when I say, you know, pretty baby, know that I found you, stay, oh pretty baby. you stay and let me love you. Let me love you, baby. Oh, baby. Come on, let's fade. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Jaja. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us tonight. See you. Have a good rest.